Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14 on the Mysterious JG. We finished up all the domestics last time. I'm going to make myself push the button to continue the turn without checking every single corps. I'm waiting for a few things to happen as far as officers getting out and new officers being on board before I start a new computer-controlled district up in the far north. And then we'll have basically the Central Plains. I know there's a proper name for this whole region. This whole area, which is kind of our starting area, and then we expanded, and this breadbasket of China here is going to be what we will manually control as we try to finish off Liu Ji. And then we'll see where the chips fall, but as has been pointed out, and I've had to rethink, we have, as far as role-playing as Yuan Shu, we have, well, Yuan Shu doesn't need a reason. Yuan Shu is a massive opportunist. But as far as, like, not losing the respect of, you know, the lesser nobles or whatever, because he doesn't care about the common people, we've got a good reason to attack Sun Tzu as soon as this alliance expires, because he's failed to attack Liu Qi. Now, it's Liu Pan who's in charge. But let's get going with the next turn. Excuse me. Trying to zoom in. Oh, wrong button. You hear the sound of troops marching. Let's go. We won't finish Yang'an this month, probably, or this turn. But, it's time to begin the encirclement. We've kind of already done that. Yuan Shu visited Yuan Shao. I shall get to the point. Would you consider serving my army? While it is by no means bad for me, I shall relent. I will go as well. Okay, so, again, goofing around off screen, there was a special unique quote where he was like, this is not how I envision things, however I will relent. It's a weird translation going on here. But yeah, Yuan Shu personally went to convince Yuan Shao to join. Just being like, brother, is it not time to accept that you are part of the Imperial line? Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of it that way. Yuan Shu's charisma has increased by 1 overall 44. Zhang Ji visited Reinhard, who will not join us because his loyalty was increased since the time we dispatched him. Would you bring your talents to our army? I know you won't. Oh, never mind. I understand very well. I will go as well. Alright, well, we better give him a title or treasure or something, because he's like one of their best remaining officers who's not captured, I would think, being one of the enemy weirdos. Now, it's formation defect. It's deformable. Did I not give that one unit the order to attack? What the hell? I don't want to die. I have so much more to do. I don't want to die. Oh no, the death of Wu Ji. In December AD 198, Wu Ji of Zhong has died, and the game is not going to tell me where he was. Those who can endure humiliation are the true movers of this world. Now the time has come. Lord Yuan Shang, Lord Yuan Shu's relative, is seeking service. Okay, well, he refused to join us before, but I guess he's here now. You know what? He's a handsome man. He's got a sexy pose he's striking. I'll give him credit. He refused to join. We were told he will not join us if we ask. It has to be his idea. Okay, Yuan Shang has to be handled. You've got to convince him that things are his idea. He won't take outside advice. As long as you let him act like he's the one who had the idea, he'll follow orders. Okay, we'll take it. I am as pleased as can be to have more reliable allies. I expect great things from you. We need no pretense between us. I shall be of utmost loyalty as your servant. And apparently I clicked and dragged and tried to grab all 3 units and did not. Wu Ji has died. Okay, I can't check the map. He was in Anding. Okay, so we'll need a new officer in Anding. That's in District 2, so I think it's not my issue. There are items in Yay. We wanted to worry about attacks from Sun Tzu army until after next month. We've managed to recruit Yuan Shao. Going out was the right choice. I managed to persuade Reinhardt. More power to us. I've made a bigger name for myself. One day the heavens shall know my name. You're the Emperor! The heavens know your name! You wanna go where the heavens know your name. Jinye is having financial troubles. Okay. A lot of things to look for here. Apparently we did not successfully grab Zhu Q, or he's having a real hard time getting over that hex. Onding, I believe, is... yeah, okay. It is not up to me to fix that issue. Jinye is having financial problems. Did they say Jinye? I thought they said Jinye. And we are having, yeah, we got, okay, various people have been dismissed, from Xinjiang. Okay. And shooting you out. No, Toriyama Rosario, aka Lethal Feline, is confused because of Stone Sentinel Maze. Okay. So what were we gonna do? Jinye. I was gonna double check the name. Was it Jinye or Jinyang? But I think they said Jinye. It's having financial problems. And I really don't know what to tell you here. I guess it's got more officers than it really should have. Tell you what. That city's about to get another officer. It's these little cities that usually end up having the trouble. Because they don't need that many officers, but they can barely support any officers anyway. You are... Let's get you out of here, because you're not really going to be that useful for anything. And I do know that place needs an officer. He's ambitious, extravagant. He probably is a guy I should consider just firing. I didn't bother to check and see what extravagant is. It might mean that he has like a really stupid high for no good reason cost. How are we doing over here? Yeah, they don't need any more officers. Juan's not having gold problems, so if nothing else, they could absorb an officer. You've got a stipend of 140. You've got a stipend of 160. Oh, because you have titles. So tell you what, you're not going to make too much of a difference. Li Yan, you have a title. Cao Mao, you have a title. I think I gave you a title because you defected. You're in charge of Yu Yang. Let's put this cheapo guy in charge of Yu Yang. See, this is my brilliant strategy here. Let's see just how terrible he is at this. Yeah, you'll be fine at this. You're not as good at his other stuff, but you'll be fine at this. This is, I am over min-maxing, but I am constantly, This city has been having trouble for a long time, and I'm finally realizing, oh, actually look at the people's stipends. Because some of these guys have titles, and you cluster them in one place without really noticing, and oh, well, that would be why I can't freaking afford them. Perhaps I should head off to one. Well, perhaps you better, Shad, because I just ordered you to go. So maybe that's why you should do it. Shandong will be fine for commerce. Shimayi, we can start in on agriculture. So anybody who's better than you at that, there might be, but you're really damn good overall, so let's leave you there. Yeah, I do want to take a minute and make sure now, because I'm about to make this new district up here so I can let these go. But let's make sure that we've got overseers at all the cities that will continue to be mine. They do have enough people to... You know what? They do. And now that I look at how much gold they've got, there's no reason for them not to be. So let's start in on that. It's the teeth-grinding brothers! This place, I tell you. Okay, I know this place has someone on the way. Hey, Bim's on the way. Got things straightened out here. Except nobody's actually recruiting troops. Shochun has occasionally been a bit of a mess, because I was sending overseers off to other places. Yeah, we're going to eventually need to move these officers out, because this place is going to not be able to support them all. Because I've got Shootin' Yamao, all these guys got transferred here, but I guess they've all arrived here too, so that would be... He's famous. You know what? He shouldn't be doing that. Chenlan, no offense. You don't need to be in charge anymore. Let's put Don Everstar in charge. Yeah, let's start recruiting troops in beast mode. Sure. I thought Sauron was going elsewhere, actually. But he's the governor and recruiter. Dawn Everstar is not the governor, but I guess that's because she's already, like, administrator and higher things. She's the minister of putting things on top of other things. Yeah, Shochun might be a place that runs out of money eventually. in theory, so I might have to move officers out at some point, but trying to get stuff rolling again. A lot of stuff got discombobulated when overseers were grabbing territory that was in the middle of being conquered. We had territory on the other side of the river, and I temporarily placed overseers here so that it would slowly develop. Yeah. So we'll see how long we can keep this going. Just mess with you, didn't we? Yeah. Did we do Shang-Chi yet? Apparently not. Oh, Bobo. Oh, Bobo. He will actually be better at this than the guy that I was going to replace him with, so why not? Yes, my liege, leave it to me. Area government is the foundation for which nations are built. We can't afford to take it lightly. It's like Bobo's here in the room with me. I convinced myself he was here. Okay. Pretty sure this place is already fully decked out with guys, but let's just check. Yep. Here we go. Alright. Conquest. And nobody's recruiting here yet, right now. Is that because I didn't leave enough officers? Or... I guess we need one more officer if I want to recruit and train and hit all the highlights here. Oh, no, I know what's going on. Are they... No? Some of those overseers will probably still... Yeah, those overseers should still be theirs. Okay, well, let's not start recruiting yet because they're gonna end up having cash flow problems. But 24k gold, 7k gold. It might already be time to move a little bit of gold out of there. Because this is a major city. I'm gonna want to have it. It should have good earning potential, but I want to have it recruiting troops. Okay. Banquet, yes. These prisoners, no. What the hell am I doing? Fu Kuang. Chen Gong, who is the... Lubu would never suffer defeat if he only listened to me. It's a very weird Dynasty Warriors representation of Chen Gong, which kind of doesn't... There's one or two references that the people who wrote his character understood the role he played in the story of Cao Cao and Lu Boshi, but kind of odd. Toriyama Saru's units confused. That's okay. I kind of like the idea of them being like, stone soldiers! What the fuck, man? It's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. Because they'll get over it on their own. Ping Yuan commerce was... let's see... investment. And then I'm just looking for anyone who's actually increasing... who's working on the core of their own city. Because I've just got this idea that makes a difference, though. Really, it just affects the size of the city, which doesn't seem to affect anything other than the upper limits on golden troops, which I can't say I'd never reached those, because when I marched a massive invading army into Yuan Shao's last city, it hit the troop limit for that city, because it's considered a small city. So, oopsie. But, Yay or G? Which one of these would be the bigger city? G is a small city. Yay is a large city. We are going to summon Yuan Shao. To here. Because once he's here, I'm going to just say that Yuan Shu is going to favor his brother, even though his brother's a bit of a traitor. Maybe I can't move him because he's already on the move? I don't think he's considered an officer in this city already. Oh, that's right, that guy's a free officer. He's a free man, he's paid his debts to society, and now he's out to get the boss man. Yuan Shao. Zubi Shao, where are you? Because I was thinking it would be fun to put... I mean, I'll see who the computer just chooses, but I thought we would put him in charge of this new district. He's in Zhuchang. But he is on his way back to... Okay, so he is... I can't do anything with this until the next turn. But on the next turn, I can dispatch Yuan Shao for what will be District 2, or District 3, rather, and see if I can then make him the head of District 3 if he's still on the move, Mannequin 2 styles. What else was I going to do? Well, we got to reward some folks. I was going to give the new anime man some kind of loot or something. Well, what is his loyalty at? Because he's recently hired. I don't see Reinhardt on the list here. Is he actually starting out with 100 loyalty? Because he came over of his own volition? There would be a logic to that. It seems to me like if you hire a prisoner, maybe they're not starting out that excited about working for you. But if you hire them over... Like, you go talk to them and they decide they're going to leave the force they're on, maybe it makes sense that they would be, you know, happy. Let's try to find Reinhardt and throw some money at him. Because if he's already happy, I won't buy... I was thinking, like, oh, I'll give him a title or something right off the bat, or, No, he's not even on the list of people who needs, have money thrown at him. Thanks, you can depend on me anytime. There's no way I'll betray you. Etc. Now that we've got Yuan Shao, will some of these guys be willing to work for us? Not you. No. So why are you even showing me this? I don't care about these guys. I see that they're, well, Lent. Vulture Bean can hire Lent. Oh, that's right. I got confused. I have prisoners. I was thinking I had these Yuan Shao prisoners. No, I got Liu Pan prisoners. Okay, I should be trying to hire these guys. Let's go with Lent. He seems more important to get. And if it's Vulture Bean who's being used, it might be she's the only one charismatic and persuasive enough to get these folks, in which case we should concentrate on the most useful ones first. The Brizza should have no difficulty hiring this guy with their little anime girlish cuteness. Going for the pole officers first, just because we've already got a ton of war guys. But in the end, I'm trying to hire everybody because that's what I do, even if it's not always. And I'm starting to feel like I've got some people I could just cut loose. Xiao Jun can hide Jing Dao Ring, because why wouldn't he be able to? See, all these guys made a big show of not joining the force, but they know what side their bread is buttered on. And Wei Yan actually would be kind of cool to hire, and is not very loyal. Liu Hua can do this. So why not hire Wei Yan away? He's like one of the last competent officers. Huang Zhang, the Dream Master, is like the last competent guy they've got. Seri? But Huang Zhang, the Dream Master, might be like 100 loyalty. Okay. What else can we do? We can search. Yay! Oh, we have 2 people who can do it instantly. Other people could do it within 1 turn, but we expended too many points on hiring. I'm sure he'll return with good news. Alright, well, we actually ordered Zhu Kui to attack, so maybe something will go well there. Lethal Feline is confused by the stone soldiers, but he does seem to be getting the job done. So let's zoom in on this fight and see what happens. The Rizza visited Zhaoyan. Would you bring your talents to our army and I'll shake my hips at you? Very well, I will try to meet your expectations. Oh, that's 10,000 troops in Gao Shun's unit. I thought it was 1,000. I was like, whoa, why did I send him to attack? Xiao Dun visited Jing Daorong. I have heard the rumors about you. Would you consider coming to our army? Hey, man, very well. Do what I can. I'm a happy man. I'm not a bearded warrior guy. I'm a happy guy. I'm happy bearded warrior guy. Would you bring your talents to our army? I will bring my rippling muscles to your army. Oh, Grimmeth is activating his poison wine attack. Samuel Parr, excuse me. He's pouring it out of a vessel he tricked you into stealing. I came here as quickly as I could, but Wei Yan doesn't seem to be here. Liu Hua has cancelled the recruitment. That's a shame. Maybe that unit... Okay, it's like maybe they really are just having a hard time climbing that hill. Yeah, they will probably fall in the next turn. Fang Jiao visited Danglong. Danglong, are you the master of the Shenlong karate style, the master of the Dragon Punch? No. Ladies' grandma visited Wuju. Would you ever consider serving our army? I'm Ladies' grandma, by the way. Okay. Hey, he's got a sweet armor. I love his, like, purple orb surrounded by rings of power mystique that he's got going there. According to rumors, there's a valuable item in here. Alliance with Sensa army ends after next month. We should be fine for a while. Found surprise attack tome. Managed to recruit Zhaoyan and Jing Zhaoran and Lent. Couldn't find Wei Yan. please listen. I managed to recruit Wuju. Action reports. None of these various reports. So he's got... Okay, Tian Shui has some supplies now. So somehow, some way, they finally have got this under control. But it's... They're concentrating everything in Hanzhong, which I guess... I mean, Chang'an's a really good city. I don't know why they're... But it's not a place where they're going to keep troops, I suppose, because it's too far from the front lines. Supply income is like 0. I don't wait a second. Their supply income is also 0. Oh, that's because it only happens at harvest. Expenditures are pretty bad in some cities. But it looks like we've cleared up some of the issues that were going on here. Shochun's got really high gold expenditures compared to some places. Chenliu's pretty expensive. There's no place that's out of line with... Yeah, those are big cities. Wuhan is actually... Wuhan and Runan have pretty high troop expenses considering their size. But, yeah, Jinye, we took it way down. And that was... Okay. I think we just balanced things a bit better here. Anyway, I think it's time to call it a video now. Yeah, and this is already going better than my off-screening just by virtue of the fact... Although I haven't gotten as far as I did in a little bit of off-screening where I wasn't doing any domestic management, but the simple fact that Cao Ren is not going to trigger a war and a mass defection of our officers because I sent him to Jiangjia, that alone is going to be helpful. I was going to call it a video, but I guess I was kind of waiting for Cao Ren to get here. Because he will be better at this. Although this don't matter too much. Will he be better at recruiting than Tolpanzer? He would be a little bit. But possibly because Tolpanzer's in the middle of an employment mission, and if he wasn't, he might do better. Let's have Cao Ren recruit and Tolpanzer train. And that was probably a waste of time. Because I'm thinking of it, I knew a few places where I had something where I'd moved guys around. Did we get a new person up here? They have not arrived yet. Okay, so let's just forget it. Let's call it a video. When we come back next time, guys, in the next video or two, we are almost certainly going to end our alliance with Sun Tzu. And then I have to think. He committed Lei's Majesty. Is my headcanon that Yuan Shu is patient enough to try to finish off the coalition, which basically at this point is down to Liu Zhang, more or less? Do we wait to see if... because they are slowly but surely recruiting troops in Wuling. Do we wait to see... Oh, no, they're not, actually. They're training and not recruiting. Well, there you go, because they got 14 officers. They're out of money, I guess. Yeah, their real problem now is going to be that these cities were pumping gold into Jiangling. We broke their backs because we took their main city. So our next major decision is going to be: do we finish off Liu Zhang before we turn on Sun Tzu, or do we? Because I was thinking once I control Yang'an here, that's how we would actually finish Liu Zhang. We would march on Jiangjia. We would just basically... It's nasty terrain, but between Wuling and Jiangyang and Jiangling, we're basically going to send massive armies that would go through Jiangzhou and then to Chengdu. And again, there would be remote cities like Jiangning and Yunnan, but that would basically be it for Liu Zhang. But now I'm like, no, we might have to just... I guess I wouldn't go full on turn this into a computer district and turn it against Liu Zhang, but I might have to go with like Liu Zhang might end up being the last one to fall after all. That's what I sort of assumed would happen. It might have defaulted back to that just because he's not aggressive, he's not a threat, but he is a pain in the butt to defeat. We'll sort this all out soon, guys, and I hope you will stick around and enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.